This a freestyle. Why they still use the Confederate flag? Why do they still honor a flag where they lost in the South? Why do they still honor a flag that leaves no doubt about the racism and the separatism? Why do they still salute a Confederate flag that is the faces and the places of hate? At any rate, and it will accommodate the negative spin. Everything going down. Why do they still use the Confederate flag? And they will refuse to unite one nation under God. Stories be told, and they pass it down like a recipe. Why do they still use the Confederate flag? To scare tactics, to reminisce and romanticize lynchings and hangings and burnt black skin. Why do they still use the Confederate flag, walk proudly, profess to be Christians, profess to be inclusive, profess to be everywhere, and yet their soul is filled with hate? Why don't they understand what the Confederate flag represents? But why do they still pass it on? Why do they still salute the Confederate flag when it has no place? America always says it's about first, not second. Why do they still use the Confederate flag to psychologically embrace the genocide of African Americans and to use something to scare behind those sheets? And they reach every beat and they still thrive and they still conquer for the psychological divide. Why do they still use the Confederate flag? Because isolation in motion captures their so called glory, even though it was a loss and it hasn't resonated, but it's a fact. But why do they still use the Confederate flag? What is its real purpose beyond the divide to psychologically conquer? That's my freestyle about the evils of the Confederate flag. Peace.